silent. Mars waited for us. But when we finally came, it was to answer a call.
Okay, so I don't normally do commentary for my videos, but I wanted to make a video for this game, and I felt like it might be very, very confusing without commentary, and with commentary it will only be very confusing. So I'm going to try this and see how it works. At the beginning, you only have access to these 4 characters here. I've unlocked this one by playing the game, but I'm going to do this video with these 4 basic characters here. And I will do it on normal. I have not even tried hard level. Normal kills me the majority of the time, so screw hard. And I will turn on the tutorial. And I'm mostly just going to read the text that pops up during the tutorial. This briefing will give you an idea of how to command the crew and utilize functions on the ship. I guess that's ectomy. The journey is about halfway over, but it is useful to have a refresher course. Your ultimate goal, reach Mars. The ectomy has a staff of 6, however the rest of the crew are busy right now. The ship itself consists of 8 modules, each with its own use. And okay. In the upper left hand corner there you will see the integrity of your ship, basically your hit points. The red marks indicate the amount of damage the events will do. So there's 1 mark of impending damage there in the upper left hand corner. And in the upper right hand corner you have your food. Food keeps crew active by replenishing their dice. In the lower left hand corner there you have a little window that shows whatever character you're making use of at the time. In the tutorial there's only this 1 character, but and normally you can see their face, but this guy has a helmet on. So you have his stress level on the left there, to the left of where his face would be if he had a face. To the right you have his health level. It looks like it's all the way up, and then underneath the helmet is the little white squares are the number of dice that he has available to him. This shows how many dice a crew member rolls on their turn. Their available dice decrease by 1 each time that crew member is used. And there are ways during the game to replenish your dice, but we'll get into that in a minute. Okay, so each damage event has a symbol like that triangle, and it gives you a number for the repairs needed. It shows you your hazards, the hazards that are in that module, and then what will happen at the end of the turn. Reducing the repair value to 0 will remove the event, otherwise the damage will be applied each turn. So you can see that red mark corresponds to the impending damage there up in the upper left hand corner. So you choose a crew member and select the destination. Confirm movement by choosing deploy. Everyone else is busy right now, so send J Cross to the pantry where the event is located. So we select J Cross, and he's in this first module here at the moment, but we're sending him to the pantry. This is the module view. This is where you specifically direct the crew and get work done. To roll the dice, you can press and hold R2. You can see above where it says roll, it says 2 remaining, so that shows you that this guy can roll a total of twice during his turn. So I'm rolling. Now if you look up there in the kind of upper right, it says assist. The onboard countermeasures are the assists, and they prevent the crew from hazards. Your ship replenishes 1 assist each turn, and then there are other ways to gain assists as well. And then to the left of the center of the top of the screen there, you have hazards. These represent dangers to the crew if any dice match the indicated numbers. If it was an orange, that's an injury number, and if the crew gets that, they lose 1 health if they roll that number. Blue is stasis. That would mean the rolled die is stuck and cannot be re-rolled. And purple is void. The die is just lost. And assist is automatically used to prevent these hazards, and that's what just happened there when I rolled the dice. So the 3 that I rolled is in stasis. Events are completed when the repair value is reduced to 0, thus preventing harm to the ship or crew. Choose a die and then select the repair panel. So I can choose any of these I want to, really. So this module has been repaired. Then to the left there, where it says class, that's the class ability. Place a die into this slot to activate the effect immediately. Dice must follow the rules indicated to be used. And so the rule indicated for this guy is it has to be a 1 or greater. So I can put this 2 over there. And the result of that would be to add 1 food up there in the upper right hand corner. So on the right side there you have the module ability. All modules have different capabilities that keep the ship running in good condition. Place a dice here that match the requirements, and again it says 1 or greater, so I can take this 3, put that there, and it also gains me food because that's what this module does. So look at that, all of a sudden I've got 5 food up there in the upper right hand corner. Now the research projects, each die placed here gains a research point to spend on projects, and so you can see there is a space for each number. In the projects it says spend research points to gain instant benefit, and you can scroll through those with L1 and R1. I don't have any available to me right now, but if I wanted to, if I had the points to do it, I could shuffle these research projects to try to get other ones if I don't really like what these do. But the ones I have here are -10 stress to all the crew. We got +3 dice for one of the crew, and then we've got +1 die for all the crew. But to get those things, you have to fill up these slots down here. When you are done working, hold the button to return to the ship view. When all crew are used, the game advances to the next turn. Okay, so I was checking. So see, I have 1 here on this shuffle option. So if I wanted to, now I could shuffle these and get a different set of research projects. I could hit triangle to shuffle, but I'm not going to do that. And that is the end of the tutorial and the end of that astronaut. Oh, sorry, fool.
We have prepared for any disaster. For every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
Okay, so now the proper part of the game begins. And a cluster of micrometeoroids have crippled the Iktomi and killed 2 crew. J. Cross has been ejected into space, and Mapaya Musgrave suffered a fatal injury. Your new goal: survive.